Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Sunday, October 15th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 42 of 2023.
It is.
And in my neck of the woods, whoops, hold on.
7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
There we go. And in my neck of the woods, it is currently 51 degrees with a high of 55 and a low of 46. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, fun, and whatever else happens to rear its head in a good way. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That's always fun. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who will see this broadcast when I download it to my Facebook group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. So we're working on 2 projects. The first one is always a duet. And this is one that comes from one of my books, because that way, of course, I can give it away for free. And this is our little girl. We're going to name her Vivi. And last night when I stopped, I had done the 2 pumpkins, and I'll be doing the 3rd, and then we'll work on the background. We're not too far away from this being done. Then our second project is from Best Dressed Pets by Creative, I want to make sure I got it right. Yeah, Creative Haven. And I've been working on, I've been using alcohol marker, standard marker, and pencil. And this one is not too far from being done either. So we'll have lots of new projects coming in the near future. All right. So let's quit yakking. I'll quit yakking the intro. And let's get coloring. Guys, please say hello when you come in. And don't be shy, if you're new especially. All right. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Linda. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Wally. Michelle, oh well, so glad to see you here. Michelle, sing with me. Michelle, oh well, so glad to see you here. All right. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday to one and all, says Maggie. Maggie likes to sing her way into the group when she comes in. I always think that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to work on the pumpkin here. I've got my light, medium, and dark colors. Linda, did Michelle sing with me? Michelle, well, so glad to see you here. All right, I'm going to start with my darker orange. Now remember, it doesn't matter whether you start with your dark, medium, or light when you're doing a picture. It's personal preference. Hey, Sandy. Oh, she sings the Beatles, Michelle. Right now, that tune is not coming to mind. Okay, check out how we're getting our, I'm starting with my darks. Now, Michelle, my belle, la la la. Okay. Speaking of singing, we have a birthday girl with us tonight. Gee, I wonder who that is. Maggie. So if you will join me in singing, that would be fun for Maggie. We're going to sing her happy birthday. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearest Maggie. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you and many, 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 many more. Oh, there we go. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, notice how I'm getting the orange on our darker portion. Oh, okay, I got it. Michelle, my belle, la da 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 da. Oh my. I may be able to color. I never said I could sing. Maggie, you are welcome very much. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my medium orange. So Maggie, other than spending your birthday with your fellow peeps, is anything special going on? Okay, now I want you to notice that this time I didn't layer my pumpkin with the yellow first, the overall yellow. That's just a different way of doing our coloring. Michelle, my belle, da 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 dum da dum. Oh, good grief, now I can't get that tune out of my head. Okay, so here's our medium orange. Wally, how are you doing this fine evening? And Linda, are you healing from your burns? Linda had a little altercation with a heating pad. Okay, now we've got our light areas to do, which is yellow. Blisters are still draining. Okay. Okay, check out how we're putting in our yellow. By the way, I appreciate you guys singing happy birthday with me for Maggie. That was great. Okay, so here are our three colors, right? And now we need to start blending this up. I'm going to come back with my medium color and go over the yellow. And remember, when you do something like that, you create a brand new color. And notice how I'm taking my lighter color here, or my lightest spot, and I'm going over that with the medium. I'm just toning that white down a little bit. Michelle, my belle. Michelle, how do you like my pumpkin? Oh, how pretty is this? Who's coloring this with me tonight? Now I'm going to finger blend that. Dorothy, good. You're coloring with me tonight? Maggie, good. Linda, yeah. Maggie, what's you doing anything special for your birthday? You might have answered this question and I just missed it. Not dismissed it, just missed it. Okay. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Oh, Larry, and you just hung out and watched football today. There you go. Okay, now I've got my dark orange. The Tennessee Titans lost again. They were in England. I follow football on a very casual basis. Okay, I'm just cleaning up my area around the outside here. Now, when I'm adding my darkest color, I'm also using my artistic inspiration and adding in a little bit of extra shading on areas that were not called out on the image to be colored with our darkest orange. I don't want you guys to get into rote coloring. Use your brains when you color. Now notice I'm curving around a little bit with my darkest color. Why? Because we're creating a shine point right here. And then I'm going to use my blending stump. Now notice that I'm changing direction with the blending stump. I'm going horizontal with it as well as going along the path of the colors. We want to get that color in there. Okay. Let's pull out and take a look at this. Isn't that ridiculously cute? So your pieces should look roughly like this. Okay. So now I'm going to start working on these leaves underneath here. And then we'll work on the background. I'm going to use browns and oranges. Move my camera just a little bit. And guys, I still don't know what happened last night when I could only concentrate on that one area and I couldn't pull out. For some reason, my camera was telling me that it was running out of power, and I pulled the plug out and then put it back in again thinking it was something with the connection. And after that point, it went weird. Okay. Looking for love in all the wrong places. So I'm going to start with a purple here. And the reason that I'm doing that is why. Would someone care to speculate while I'm doing that, or tell me? And using my same pencil, I'm just going to go a little bit darker on the outlying areas of it. And then I'm going to get a brownish orange. Guys, why am I putting a little purple off to the side there? Here's a reddish brown orange. Hi, Nicole. That's part of it, contrast, and why? Because we've got purple in other parts of our image. And I want to bring that color out to the edge just to give it a little more prominence. You're just popping in real fast? Okay. Well, hello and goodbye. Nicole, I'm glad you could come in just to say hi. You're welcome at any time. Even if we just have to say hi and bye. Can't stay a little longer, huh? Okay, check out my shades of brown here on my leaves. Brownish red. And then I'm going to pick a medium orange. Now, when you've got a lot of orange like this, the trick is to reach into your pencil selection and pick different oranges. Rather than using the same ones that you used on your pumpkin. That way you've got that contrast. So on my medium areas here, we'll get that orange in. And then I'm going to choose a light brown. Light to medium. Okay. And then I'm going to take my ivory and we're going to lighten up even further these leaves. See how I'm doing that? Check it out. And be sure to follow the curvature of your leaves. And as weird as it sounds, we're going to add just a little bit of pink. Boom. Look how cool that makes the color of these leaves look. And I'm going to finger blend. Let's see. I'm going to use a little bit of my goldish, my orange, light orange over my pink. And then I'm going to use a little bit of gray. And I'm going to define the veins on these leaves a little bit. Check it out. Doesn't that look cool? Any question? And then I'm going to pop a little bit of gray onto my purple. We'll make a little bit of a leaf there. There we go. Questions, comments? Now I'm going to come back with my Payne's Gray. Nope, I'm going to use black. And I'm going to darken the base of my pumpkin because we want that to be very distinct. And notice when you do that, your leaves are going to really stick out. And then using a blender pencil, I'm very, very lightly going to blend in that black that I added. All right, let's pull out. What do you think? Take your time, guys. Blending stump on the pumpkin itself. Now, I'm really encouraged by those of you that are pacing me because as I'm looking at your pieces. When you post them, they look gorgeous. And I hope you're learning a lot from doing this piece with me. Okay, let me grab my chalks. Again, you can use your Faber-Castell chalks. You can use eyeshadow. They both work. Okay. So I'm going to grab my blending stump. And I'm going to start with a light orange. Let's see. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with a light tan. Check out how cool that looks. And then I'm going to come in with a darker orange. Now, don't get carried away with where you put your orange. Please follow me on this. Oh, that is so pretty. And then I'm going to come in with a light purple. I'm going to scrape in a little bit of that color here. And my running joke about the scraping in your colors is don't just do it from the center, which is what I do. I don't know why. Oh, I'm goofy. What can I say? So now the center of this looks narrower. Oh my. So we've got a little bit of purple here. A little bit of purple. And I'm going to add a little bit of pink to that. Not much, just a little touch. Guys, am I close enough that you can see this? Never mind, I'll just come in closer. Pink and purple work beautifully. All right. And then I'm going to get my little dots here in purple. Let me brush this off, pull out, and show you how this is looking. Check it out. Now I'm going to come back here with a little bit of dark orange, darker orange. Check it out. Okay. Light pink around the edges over here. Now, if you put some color on your page where I shaved this off and put it on here, and you think you have a little bit too much, brush it away. Don't feel that you have to use it. I know that nobody likes to waste art supplies. I get it. But if you don't need that color or that much, don't use it. Okay. Now we're going to come around, well, let's do the other side here since I've already got my blending stump with my various colors. So I'm on the right hand side here, her left. Shave in a little bit of that orange. Yep. I always tell on myself when I do a little oopsie. Okay. Then I'm going to take a little bit of my purple and do these little spots. And then we'll brush that. And then I'm going to look for my sander here and clean off some of this dark stuff. going to come in with a little pink. So did the pink surprise you guys? And then I'm going to come back with some more orange. Let's go back and get that pink here. Guys, the pink works because of the purple. All right. Light purple. And then my very light brown. Now, I went a little too far with my light brown. As soon as I find my eraser here, there we go. I want to isolate that purple leaf. There we go. Now, I'm going to come in with a slightly darker brown, and I'm going to put it on top of my purple. I just want to give that purple a little more dimension. So I keep sliding out of view here. And what you're hearing are sirens and the dogs, my neighbor's dogs, barking. Can you guys hear the dogs? This is the darker brown that I'm using, by the way. All right, let me pull out just a little bit. Now this is where it gets really important that you use your paper towel to rest your hand on, because we've got all this chalk on here now. And that squeaking that you're hearing is my blending stump. And we're going to merge that brown into the orange. So we have brown, purple, orange, pink. For this area around the outside. And I'm actually going to add a little bit more pink right next to that bonnet. Now, at this point, with you guys following me, it may not make sense, but once you see the result, you'll get the hang of it. We need to blend that in more. There we go. think I'm going to add a touch of orange on there too. These are the little tips and techniques that I'm hoping that you'll pick up. Yeah, there we go. Now for this, I want you to follow me, but when you go to do your own piece, future pieces, use your artistic inspiration. And don't get fussy if you're a little behind me. Okay. Can you guys hear my neighbor's dog? Okay, let me pull out. What do you think so far? Almost done. Oh, and as soon as I find it, I'm going to take my purple pencil and I'm going to catch that little string here. Okay, Sandy, thank you. Okay. Light purple. Now I'm going to use my sponge tip applicator because that gives me a little bit broader spreading. I use my blending stump when I want to get into more precise areas. Check it out. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of brown, my medium brown, to that little leaf that's right there. Is everybody seeing the value of using these multiple colors? All right. I'm not getting the coverage that I want. So I'm going to use a light brown pencil. And then I'm going to use my blending pencil on that specific spot. There we go. Oh man, this is looking so cute. Let me pull out. Guys, what do you think? Now I'm going to go back to the left here. Underneath this pumpkin. And I'm going to use pencil and pop in some purple. Say that 3 times fast. I'm just using it very, very lightly. And if you want to change the intensity of the color, that's just a matter of what? Multiple strokes with your pencil. Now I'm going to add a little bit of light brown on top of this. And look how beautifully that mixes in. With a little bit of blender pencil. Barely touching the paper. Just enough to get that brown to not look scratchy. Okay. Oop, got a little spot here that I missed. I did. Come on, let's get focused. There we go. We'll use my brown, make it a little darker on the edge. And while I'm here, I'm just going to play with this leaf just a little bit. Love it. Guys, we are almost done. I've got 2 more areas right underneath our little girl. Our shading down here. All right. I'm going to start with a light brown chalk. That'll be the color. I'm going to use my blending stump because that gives me more control. And notice how I just push that into the area that I want to blend. If it goes a little wider than what I want. Your chalks are going to be a little messy on your fingers, but so what? Let's pull out. Not done, but you can see this result. I also meant to add a little bit of this underneath the pumpkin. Okay. And I'm going to use a smaller blending stump. Had to clean off my stump. Had some blue on there that I don't want. I like that little rubbing sound. Okay. And notice I'm only going this far with it. Am I close enough, guys, for you to see this? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Okay, Sandy, thank you. Okay. Almost there. What am I going to do next with this brown down here? Somebody tell me. What would you guys do next? Let me grab some water here. Okay. We need to detail underneath her blouse and her arms. So I'm coming in with a darker brown. And we're going to shade and shadow. Now notice these little areas here. See that little loop right there? Add stuff like that, guys. And then as I'm coming out, I'm getting lighter and lighter with this. See it? You want that ground underneath to be a little bit speckled. And again, way lighter here. Same pencil, but barely touching. All right, underneath the arm. Now, sometimes when you color with colored pencil on top of chalk or makeup, it gets a little scratchy looking. See that? We'll blend that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shadow to my leaves with the same brown. Now, no need to come over here. I'm okay with this, although I'm going to use my brown just to sharpen my edges just a little bit. And then we'll smudge that. Okay, and then any areas that are scratchy looking, with this new brown that I just put on here, we take our blender pencil and we blend. Now, sometimes when you put pencil on top of eyeshadow, it takes a little more to blend it. All right, we'll keep that little ring there. Oh, how cute, how cute, how cute. Guys, I'm calling this one done. Good question, Dorothy. I used a light purple with a pink on top. And then I used a little bit of white to highlight the lip. Does this close-up view help you? Oh, there we go. I can get closer. You want that purple shade in there, but you want it to be pinkish purple. Okay. Isn't that ridiculously cute? Okay, let me put my chalks away. brush this off. I need to grab a baby wipe to clean my fingers. You can look at that while I'm doing that. Any questions or comments about your coloring? Okay. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to spray this because of, or spray it now because of all the eyeshadow. The eyes are a combination of gray and purple. So I put the purple in, 3 shades of purple, and then a little bit of gray on top. Light gray, medium gray. Okay. All right. Now you're going to hear a whooshing sound because I'm turning on my larger fan. Hold on a minute. I'm just holding my piece in the breeze a little bit here. And again, for anybody wondering, I'm using my Fix Stiff. Hi Trisha, welcome. Krylon number 1306 is what I always look for. All right, let me turn my noisy fan off here. Tricia, thank you so much, and hello right back at you. Welcome to my broadcast. And Tricia, if you want to do this piece, join my Facebook group and get the image, the grayscale, or we can work on sending it to you. Now, I promised Kathy that we're going to call her Vivi, V-I-V-I, and that's because it looks like her niece. I posted a picture of her niece next to the coloring that I was doing with Kathy's permission, of course. So this is Vivi. And then let me put my name on this. Guys, calling this one done. Tricia, how long have you been coloring? Guys, and how is yours coming along? Dorothy? Maggie? I absolutely love doing this project for you and with you. Oh, so Tricia says, I've been coloring for two-ish years. Super. I joined your Facebook group under the name Patricia Gucker and posted some pictures. Yay! Good. And Dorothy finished, but will post when she's got a better light to take a picture. Excellent. I loved doing this piece. So, Tricia, did you download this image to color with me? I think this is so cute. All right. Next project. Best Dressed Pets. Creative Haven. Oh, you haven't? Just been watching you while doing your schoolwork. Haven't had the time to color. I think I'll try to as soon as I can. Super. Did we talk about your schoolwork before? Have we chatted before? I'm having a major brain lapse here. Were we talking with you the other day about getting a printer? And you going after your various degrees? You said you were, what, 23? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Same Trisha. Yep. Online school, online high school. I remember. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. Let's work this last little flower here. All right. Now remember I was talking about alcohol marker, any marker. You got to be careful of your bleed. Yeah, Patricia, you said that you had to get a printer for school. Okay. And then I'm going to use black for the center. Pencil is fine. Okay. Yeah, the duet is made available in my Facebook group. You print it out and then you color with me. I need to take a little bit of black pen here and fill this in. And actually, I'll be posting a new duet now since we finished our little pumpkin girl. When do you think you'll be able to get a printer? Okay, purple pencil. So we can shade in the flower. Check it out. Oh, in the next month, at least. Okay. Well, even if you don't have a printer, you can still watch and learn. Okay, now I'm going to run this purple on either side of this line to give us a dimensional effect. And again, be sure to turn your pencils. You want to keep that pencil out of mean old Mr. Sharpener. Okay. So we've got that done. You can see I've got a little bit of bleed right here. We'll see if I can mask that with my pencil. Yeah, we can do that. And I'm going to slide up to her necklace. And I managed to use this dark blue and didn't take it up all the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Just needed a little touch there. And then I'm going to use my purple pencil on the necklace. All right. And then I'm also going to use that purple on this little fringe. Pretty. And guys, if you would do me a favor, would you please give me a thumbs up, a like on this broadcast? That would be great. Of course, only do it if you like what I'm showing you. Okay, now I'm going to take a white pencil, Prismacolor, because I like the Prismacolor white, and I'm going to come down the middle of this necklace. Now, as I'm doing this, and I want you to notice this, I'm skipping, so I'm doing it right here, skip, right here, and then we'll skip again and do up here. See how cool that looks? Details, guys. How pretty is that? Okay. And then I'm going to break out my paint. It's matte acrylic, quick dry and cleanup, Snow White. And I'm going to dabble a little bit into my acrylic tray. Excuse me. I'll put one little drop on there. Whoop, which came out to be 2. Oh, I know I have another bottle of this stuff somewhere. I've got to find it. Okay. And then I'm going to take my, let's see, what's called dotting pens, D-O-T-T-I-N-G, which is really just a little ballpoint on top of, with a wooden handle. See it? And they come in different sizes. You can use a toothpick as well. All right. Guys, what's the most important part of your coloring piece, your coloring page? And the answer is the part that you're working on. Thank you, Maggie. So I put this paint on here to dabble in 10 dots. But I'm going to move over here because I've got these little dots here on the side of the little pinafore. So we'll go ahead and dot those as well while I'm here. Oh, and I'm going to remind you guys, when you play back my video to watch it, I discovered that you can play it at 2 times the speed. I sound chipmunky, but you can still understand me. Dorothy, did you try that? I'm just refreshing these dots on the buttons. Okay, now I'm on the left-hand side, where I should have started first, but never do, because I'm right-handed. Oh, you didn't, Dorothy? Okay. And then, since I have this white paint here, I'm going to turn this upside down so I don't get into my own paint. And I'm actually going to start on the left-hand side. Oh. And we'll add our little dots of paint on these eyes, which I didn't just show you. You saw a good shot of the nose. So those 3 dots there. And you can do little teeny tiny dots. It works beautifully. Again, toothpick is fine. All right, let's get her eyes done. There you go. All right, let me pull out. Check it out. Always a good idea to highlight your white. Okay. I need a new paper towel. Mine's a mess from all that chalk. I'm having way too much fun with this. I hope you guys are enjoying this one as well. All right. I'm just cleaning up my edge just a little bit. It's bugging me. And by the way, for anybody that's interested, I'm about to launch another new book. All right. And I'm going to leave the title as a surprise. All right, so I'm cleaning this dog bone up a little bit. And let me fix her eye because I swiped with my brush a little too early, but that white paint dries really quickly. There we go. My bad. Isn't that ridiculously cute, guys? Guys, what are you coloring while I'm doing this one? Okay. Faber-Castell 103, which is my ivory. Let's go ahead and get the bone done in his pocket. Now, sometimes when you're coloring, it happens to all of us, you have little oopsies that happen. And the oopsie on this one is when I put in my marker blue or turquoise, it's spread a little bit beyond the dot. So the question becomes, how do we ignore it, which is fine, or how do we work with that? Well, what I'm going to do and am doing is I'm taking a medium gray and I'm just going to highlight around the dots a little bit and make it look like it's part of the shading and shadowing of the shirt. Check it out. Now, guys, remember, even if you don't like the particular piece that I'm coloring, still watch for the technique. Now, because I'm adding this gray to the blue, it makes the area around these dots that bled look dimensional. Because as I'm going over the turquoise, it's darkening it. And then I'm going to take the same gray and I'm going to darken next to the vest. And then blend it out. And that's going to make the vest look dimensional. And for anybody new that's watching, if you have any questions, please ask. Okay, I'm just going to soften this because it looks a little scratchy. Again, sometimes when you put pencil on marker, it ends up looking a little scratchy. Check it out. Doesn't that look better? Now I still want a little more shadow by that vest, so I'm going to use a Payne's Gray. Guys, what are you coloring while I'm doing this? Trisha, you still with us? All right, where'd my Payne's Gray go? There we go. Maggie, you're working on a Moonstone Halloween picture and just finished. Oh, and just finished Cutie Halloween Volume 2. Cool. Yeah, Cutie Halloween Jubilee Volume 2. Yeah. Linda, you're working on the train book. Oh, did Michelle pick out the train that she wanted you to color? And Trisha is still watching. While she's studying. All right, check out how this shadow really makes this. Isn't that cool? Okay. Now I'm going to go back down to the bottom here. We need to shade up this flower a little bit. So I'm going to use my Payne's Gray on this edge. And she wants you to color it blue. There you go. Linda, using grays and blues on the train will make it look beautiful. Okay, check out the shading underneath this edge. And check out how dimensional this looks now. You'll see that when I pull out. And notice how I'm fading the gray into the blue. Blending. Look how dimensional that looks. Well, again, you'll see it when I pull out. All right, let's get this little corner here. Okay. Check it out how I fade out that gray. And let me pull out so you can see the dimension on these flowers. See it? That's the effect that you want, guys. Oh, this is looking great. I'm just smoothing out this fur a little bit. And I'm using my Payne's Gray, and I'm using the side of the pencil. Linda, I think that the train, A train done in the blues would look phenomenal. I think a nice royal blue for your dark. would look great. And then work your medium and light past that. Okay, look how much softer this looks here than this other side. Much better. Okay. So let's pop up into the top here. I have to push back my camera just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now, the top of this is very light and sheery. Oh, Trisha, you have to go eat and shower. We'll join again tomorrow. Hope y'all have a great night. Thank you, Trisha. Thanks for stopping by. So what I'm going to do on the flowers is I'm going to come in with some pretty vibrant colors. So this is my alcohol marker. We'll see if I can get around these circles without filling them in. Ooh, what a teeny tiny spot. Okay. So let's go to our next one here. Boy, I really embarrassed myself when I didn't remember Trisha, didn't I? Mm-mm-mm-mm. But the good news is once I did, I remembered the stuff that she said about her studying and stuff like that. Yeah, I know I can't remember everyone, but really. What it boils down to is I need to have people come in on a regular basis. And actually, I didn't know if that was a different Trisha or a new Trisha or someone who'd been here. Oh, this is going to look so pretty. Is everybody happy with their little with the VV coloring? I think we had a lot of fun with that. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, have I got something to show you? You ready? There we go. Oh, come on, let's get focused here. What do you think? It turned out beautifully. I'm real happy with it, and I hope you are too. I'll need to frame this page. I love how it turned out. Kathy, when I post it, you'll need to show your sister. It really does look like your daughter, doesn't it? Kathy, I'm glad you like it. Added bonus that it looks like a family member. Oh, you shared the post with Cheryl and Vivi. Okay. Well, I'll be posting, of course, the finished piece tonight. By the way, has anybody seen the new Frasier reboot? Okay. Oop, as I hit the camera. So I'm going to do the center of the flowers pink. Okay. All right, now I have a method to my madness, or a madness to my method. Let me pull out. Now, back to my white paint. And my little tool to make my dots. Now I am going someplace with this. I think you're going to like it. No, unfortunately, we don't have the streaming channel. However, my friend has watched it and loves the show. Ah. Okay, watch this. Look how cute that looks. What do you guys think of these little dots on here? Actually, the new Frasier, I hate it. I think that the characters are very shallow. The dialogue, there's no depth to the characters. And it's not a matter of me comparing the new show to the old one, because of course there's going to be differences. But I don't think the depth is there. Okay. Last flower. Yeah, I was really disappointed with it. There just seems to be no depth to it. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, how ridiculously cute is this? All right, let me pull out. Guys, what do you think? I think it's a PDC, pretty darn cute. Okay, guys, we're in good shape. I'm calling it an evening. Now, I don't have too much more to do on this. I've got the birds, and then I'm going to do some shading on the yellow background and on the leaves. But I think we're in pretty good shape with this. overall, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. We'll see. I mean, I'll watch it a little bit more and see if the depth gets better. Okay, guys, so we've got this. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I may put dots on this flower down here as well, and this one. In fact, I think I will, but not tonight. And then, of course, we finished Vivi. I'm so proud of you guys. You're pacing me, and your pieces are coming up beautifully. I think we got a good do on this. Okay, guys. This is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please hit that like button. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. I hope you learned something, and I hope you had fun. I don't know, I think maybe I should zoom in on our cat necklace. Kathy will like that. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great rest of the evening, and I'm going to go stuff my face because it's dinner time for me. All right. Till next time then. Bye.